Nakonec hardgameři, hardlaveři, tady je Dragononon a vítám nás u další části Zaklínač.
Geralt of Rivia, I've oft heard of your death.
Forgive me, but I don't think I've ever heard of yours.
White Rayla. What brings you here, Witcher?
Slaying monsters, nothing unusual.
Have you seen a unit of elves in the area?
No, no units.
Watch what you say. You're hardly untouchable. If I discover you working with the Scoia'tael...
Threatening me?
No. Merely helping you to avoid a serious error whose consequences might prove too dire for you to handle.
You watch your step too. I'm not some emaciated elf. I can defend myself.
I don't doubt it. Know that Vizima is burning. Non-humans have turned it into a war zone. Those poor starving elves are murdering humans by the dozen. My orders are to halt the unit Teruvia LetsPlay commands, and I won't have you getting in my way. They're cowering in the village and have taken hostages. We'll attack soon.
I'll talk to the elves. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Siegfried vouched for you, so I'll give you a chance. Your intervention at the bank prevented the Scoia'tael from gaining gold to buy arms and provisions. Though weak, I doubt they'll heed you. But you never know. Promise them a fair trial if they lay down their arms.
I'll try to persuade them. Wait until I return.
You have my word.
OK, takže půjdeme do vesnice a vyřešíme tady ten menší trošku spor. Protože když jsme vyřešili mír mezi rybolidma a lidma, tak samozřejmě musí se to nějak trošku ještě na konci posrat, aby jsme... Počkejte, ještě doplním si trošku zásoby poštovek, jak jich mám. OK, takže půjdeme teďka do vesnice, tam to hezky vyřešíme a... Tohle je cesta do...
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Jo, jasný. Tak jsme se trošku vylepšili teda v tom, zvýšil jsem si úroveň. Konečně, jako trošku už dostávám ty zlatý tady už můžu používat, jo vlastně tady vždycky můžu používat meč. Takže, počkat. Rychlej styl, rychlý běh. Tak teďka tady budeme mít spor, jako jestli se přidáme k veverkám, nebo k těm řádu plného růže, nebo být neutrální. Já zrovna budu být neutrální, bude to taková těžká cesta, bude to těžší cesta, ale bude to taková ta zaklínačská cesta. Neutralita.
As White Rayla's adjutant, I would like a word with you, Witcher.
I spoke to Rayla. Heard enough for today.
Rayla is an excellent officer and truly detests non-humans. Perfect to lead this mission.
But let me guess. Though she's a mercenary, she has her honor and keeps her word. Yet she's prepared to avert a massacre of civilians.
We foiled the robbery at Vivaldi's bank, and the Scoia'tael are weakened. We can afford the best mercenaries, yet we cannot trust Rayla as we trust you.
Looking to recruit me? Am I to stand with Rayla and kill the elves before they murder the hostages?
I'll put it in your terms. Monsters infest the village, hunt its inhabitants. They are destitute and hungry, and all the more dangerous for that. Stand with Rayla, Witcher, with the Order, against these monsters.
Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold?
No, to support a just cause and prevent a massacre like that in the outskirts, and to save your friends from ravenous beasts.
No, ale já budu neutrální, bohužel. Máš smůlu, já už jsem se tak rozhodl. Tak jo. Já se ukládá, teďka přijde za mnou Marigold.
Geralt?
Dandelion.
Teruviel's elves have taken hostages in the village.
I spoke with Rayla. She's leading the Knights of the Order.
Geralt. Alvin's one of the hostages.
I know. I'll try negotiating with...
All right. I'll keep a lookout behind the village mayor's house. When you're ready, come tell me what to do.
I need to talk to White Rayla and Teruviel. Somehow I doubt this will be easy.
You'll manage. See you.
No jasně, bude to těžké, takže já se jdu promluvit s Torvilem. Už s bílou Raylou je to jasný. Nazdar lidi,
Why stay and rot here?
A tady je Alvin.
Women.
Yes?
You all right?
No. I feel strange. I can hear what they're thinking. It's terrible, Geralt.
Do you have the necklace?
Yes, I wear it all the time. I don't want to hear them. Geralt, why are the elves doing this?
They've lost their lofty, beautiful veneer. One can clearly see the deep hatred they hold for humans.
I'll remember that, Geralt. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it.
I've got to talk to Taruviel. Stay here.
No, ale Taruviel musí být teďka... Jo, samozřejmě, jít z této baráku.
Geralt, why have you come?
I've come to prevent a massacre.
There will be no massacre if they let us depart.
You could have left the children alone.
In faith I could not. White Rayla stands on that shore. Several peasant corpses made no impression on her. The children halted her advance.
White Rayla wants you to lay down your arms. She guarantees you a fair trial.
You take me for a fool, Witcher. White Rayla exacts only one punishment, death. The unit from Vizima spoke of you. Why should I trust you?
Release the peasants, then you can kill each other as you please.
I shall release no one. Try any of your tricks and these Dwan will die. And tell that singer to cease lurking behind the house before someone puts an arrow in his arse. Yes?
At least let Alvin go.
No.
Tak no nic, tak jdeme za Marigoldem.
Geralt?
Dandelion, things have gone from bad to worse.
Scoia'tael on one side, the Order on the other, and us in the middle with Alvin.
One should never negotiate with terrorists. Negotiation leads to concessions. Concessions are a victory for terror. Folks become fearful, uncertain. I chose the lesser evil. The bank's new owners were grateful for the Order's intervention. They agreed to support the crusade against non-humans. We won't need to wait long to see the results.
Geralt, what now? Leaving's not an option. You'd make enemies of both the Order and the non-humans.
I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
Witcher, this feels like a pivotal moment. What you do will have consequences. So do we grab Alvin and leave them to it?
Takže, jak jsem už řekl, takže že tady nemůžeme pomoct, vlastně nemůžeme pomoct Scoia'tael, protože jsme jim pomohli v bance. Takže teďka je takový důležitý rozhodnutí, jestli utečeme, nebo jestli pomůžeme rytířům. Ale já jsem řekl, budeme neutrální, takže utečeme.
Exactly.
What should I do?
Find the Fisher King and tell him to be ready. We're going back to Vizima.
All right. See you at the lakeside.
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
The little one has come to love you as a son loves a father. We do not kill children. Take him with you.
It's a trap! They're attacking!
Alvin, no!
No! Jak jsem řekl, utíkáme. Použijte naši věc. Jdeme pryč, pojď. Můžeme tady bojovat, ale pro mě to je zbytečná věc. Takže jdeme pryč. Utíkáme z vesnice, jak jsem říkal, nebudeme se do toho plést. Nebudu se plést mezi skojatel a řádu planoucí růže, protože jsou to bastardi. A nemám je rád. Jako obledví. Kdybych si taky ukážu řád planoucí růže, ale jenom na chvilku. Jenom asi, co možná jste viděli, ten můj let's play. Počkej, nevíte, že jsem šel. Počkej, tohle je ta cesta, zatraceně. Takže jestli se teďka dějí jatka, ale já to já kašlu. Jako kdybychom si přidali řadu planoucí růže, tak nás Zolta nebude mít rád. Ale myslím, že když jsem zkonvertoval ty savey do 2, tak stejně pak se s váma baví, protože on je tak důležitá postava. Takže jako... Ta jednička jako moc nemá jako velký vliv na tu 2, jako samozřejmě, ale... Je dobrý, když to zkonvertujete na tu 2, tak budete mít zpátky svoje, jako budete mít ty zbraně a... Třeba přijdete o úkol, nebo nemusíte dělat úkol, že musíte si ukovat nový zaklínačský stříbrný meč. Tak jo. No, tak jdeme pryč odtoč a můžeme se vrhnout na 5. kapitolu a pak uděláme 5. kapitolu a... pak se vrhneme na epilog a bude konec Zaklínače. A pak můžu nějak to sestříhávat a pak to zapsat do box bloku, kdy Zaklínač přesně skončí. A pokud byste chtěli, tak bude Zaklínač 2, udělám jako, ale bude už jináčí rozhodnutí, to bude automaticky, že budu s lidma, protože tam máte v Zaklínači 2, tý první kapitole na konci velké rozhodnutí, jestli budete s lidma, nebo s lidma, nebo s elfama. To svým prvním let's play, co jsem tak natočil, tak byl Marigold, dobrý. Co jsem natočil, tak jsem si přepol s elfama. No, tak aspoň natočím druhý let's play z Zaklínači 2, která by už měla být o trošku lepší než ta původní, ale já ji nechám s těma elfama a natočím to s těma lidma.
Geralt?
This is bad. Really bad.
What happened?
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
We need to get back to Vizima. Triss might have some ideas.
Vizima it is, then.
After you.
Tak jo, teďka bude ukázka, že nás král rybář odváží pryč. No, tady vidíte řád planoucí růže, že asi zvítězila ve vesnici. A Marigold hraje. Tak, ještě mám 15 minut, jak koukám, takže jsem zvládl...
We arrive in Vizima soon.
Smell that?
Yeah. Smoke. Something's burning.
Heavy and stifling, like thatched roof huts.
Damn it, Geralt, look!
No, hoří celá Vizima.
Gods damn it, Geralt. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion.
We should never grow accustomed to violence and horror, especially the sensitive among us.
Luckily, we mutants have no feelings. Is that what you mean?
Shut up and tell me what you're doing.
Berengar's letter contained some clues. To start with, we need to get into the city.
That will be neither easy nor safe.
I agree. But I won't give up now that I'm so close.
Nose to the ground, forging on. You're like a bloodhound on a fresh trail.
Old Vizima awaits.
Probably the site of the heaviest fighting, then there's the plague.
We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra.
Geralt?
You sure you want to come?
I'd never desert you. I want to help.
But matters may get intense.
I hope you don't think I'm scared.
Not at all.
Tak jo. Musíme najít šéfa Salamandry a teďka tady potkáme dalšího Vincenta Majse.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes. He's in Old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into Old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion, regarding King Radovid. The Witcher's flapping tongue would be a liability.
Why do I think you're up to something?
It's true, I'm not suited to converse with kings.
Done. Dandelion, wait for me at the King's camp. Geralt, do what you must.
Okay. Tak. Tady máme Carmen, můžeme se s ní promluvit.
Thank you, Geralt. Thanks again.
How are the girls?
They still speak of you. Shani and I have become friends.
Good. I hope she's well.
She treats the sick and wounded no matter their race. Not all look kindly on that.
I see.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen her since it all began.
I'll try to find her. Farewell. Take care.
I will, Witcher.
Okay.
Away the army of damn city guards.
No nic, takže půjdeme pryč. Půjdeme hezky do města. A budou tam velký jatka. A přijde ten Zoltán, doufám, že nebude nasranej.
You're in time for quite a scrap.
Looks quiet.
All quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again, all quiet at the front. You even won. Almost all Vizima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough, rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in Old Vizima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of Old Vizima.
Shani's in Old Vizima?
She's organized a kind of field hospital. She mentioned you.
I'll try breaking through to her.
Tak jo. Tak budeme asi dostane ve zemi. A do prčic.
Die, rogue!
Teďka budou proti mě tyhleti. Doufám, že teďka nikdo nepřijde. Teďka nebo... Zaprčit. Já musím... Tudy má. Sakra.
Come here. The elven star rises!
Fight, you oaf!
Doprčit. Dobrý, tak. Občas mi to tady dlouho trvalo, než jsem se dostal na tu druhou stranu, ale dobrý. Bylo to takový rychlý, takže to je super. A začíná nám kapitola 5.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
For freedom! Kill the Dwan!
I'll hang you by your own guts, human!
It's the Grand Master! We're saved!
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle.
Ano, a get out.
What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him.
No, myslím, že udělám tady tu komnatu a pak asi ukončím tady tu část.
Witcher of Rivia. Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I have gathered all who might offer aid. DeWet has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for... Consult them and think upon this matter.
As you wish, Your...
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered?
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics.
Yes, the famed neutrality. Alas, that is a luxury I cannot afford. Both sides chose my city as a battleground.
I understand, sire, but how can I help?
You could start by being more enthusiastic about aiding a king. You could offer to slay whomever I choose.
Forgive me, sire, but...
Silence, Witcher, before you say too much. Rulers don't enjoy being refused more than once.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
Jasně, takže jdeme si teda promluvit s Devetem. Nebo ještě s jednou ženskou, která nám dá Jo, tady ta nám myslím, že jde na úkol.
Wish on a star. A witcher? In my native Beauclair in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an...
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some...
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Ovizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé.
Farewell.
OK. Takže zítra se do věci odedu.
Interesting.
A teď se musím promluvit s Tristran.
Geralt, I was worried about you.
I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
True, but the king has placed me under his, protection. Tell me, where's Alvin?
Alvin vanished into thin air one day, despite the amulet I gave him.
Vanished? That's awful. He might be anywhere in time and space. I had hoped the amulet would block those abilities.
I hope he'll be all right.
Oh, Geralt.
Triss, we can't pretend this is possible here and now. We are who we are, and neither of us wants to change.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to lose you.
I didn't mean it that way. You're closer to me than anyone. I trust you completely.
Geralt.
But we both have things we must do. I don't expect you'd cast aside the interests of the Lodge.
You're right.
Believe me, Triss. I wish things were different.
Geralt, hold me.
Jasně.
Geralt.
No...
I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it. Someone with great knowledge of
Kalkstein. He's an old Vizima. He's certainly not short on knowledge, and would help you.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sources.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through time.
What do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories?
Years ago, when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes, someone close to her who knew the secret. Velerad might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
Namely?
I can't tell you. For the time being, my position is tenuous. If you help Foltest with the Striga, maybe you could vouch for me.
If that's what you want.
Thank you, Geralt.
OK, takže teď se promluvíme s Devetem.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
So be it.
Geralt?
Don't you fear the king's anger, Duet?
Wherever did you get that idea?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods.
Remind me.
As a youth, Foltest had quite an appetite. So much so that he ploughed his own sister. Their child died at birth, but then continued to grow in its coffin, only coming out to feed. Then you arrived, and broke the spell, though apparent the Striga's reappearance proves the royal dynasty is cursed. The people are sensitive to such signs.
I thought I was supposed to lift the curse.
You are to keep the Striga from becoming an eyesore.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher.
Farewell.
Jo, on jí chce zabít, protože, no, nebudu to říkat. Tak, ještě s Veleradem.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Striga had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured.
Who was Ostrid?
He cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of...
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very...
I know.
Geralt.
Farewell.
No, tak teďka... Jo, teďka přijde za mnou ten posel, že už má...
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
Okay.
Oh, acting against procedures.
Takže jdeme za králem Foltestem. A myslím, že už jsem splnil všechny pokrové kostky, takže bych mohl se s ním zahrát pokr. Takže počkejte, já udělám F5. Radši, bych náhodou prohrál. Co pak tady máš? Nic moc. Folteste. Fakt nic moc.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I've been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity.
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I, too, loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. But I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time.
So I shall.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, Confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker.
Yes, yeah.
And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
Jasně. Jo, tak jsem ho porazil, konečně. A nic, takže můžeme pokračovat dál a myslím, že už to tady ukončíme. Porazil jsem krále Foltesta, teďka tady budu dělat teďka a můžeme si vrhnout na 5. kapitolu. Takže já se teda s váma loučím, příště bude ještě části Zaklínač, Dragonenu, Taruendu.